understand the Indian mentality well. So what philosophy we are following in the company is we want to be a company with Indian values and culture, but with overseas business ethos, best practices which many foreign companies are following and whatnot, So we try to map both of that and do it. So going forward, it's going to get better. And I mean, at the end of the day, when there are obstacles, there is also good opportunity.
Right.
So one needs to look at it like that,
When talking about opportunity now, when you see that there are a lot of UMPPs, ultra mega power projects that are coming, and especially coastal land, you are into importing of coals. For example, Krishnapatnam UMPP of Reliance Power and Tata Power's UMPP in Gujarat. So what kind of opportunity you can see, because they also need coal, and I guess they have already tied up for coal, but that is not sufficient for their power plant, that is the UMPPs.
Sure.
So have they approached you for some quantity of coal and any kind of pricing they have mentioned?
Yeah, very much so. In fact, with both Tata and Reliance, we have a very close and very good relationship. In fact, we were one of the first company to supply imported coal to Trombay power plant for Tata Power. So way back in '97, and they've been a customer of ours ever since then.
Right.
So now that they've moved into the ultra mega project Mundra, and then of course Reliance with the Krishnapatnam. So between both of them, they require almost 30 million tons of imports.
Right.
So with 30 million tons, we reckon we can probably, again, we were talking about the market share. Even if we do 25% of that, going with our traditional market share business. So we need to supply them about 6 to 7 million tons.
6 to 7, both the companies?
Both put together, yeah.
Right.
Tata and Reliance put together. And we are under dialogue with them, active dialogue. And we will be very happy if we are able to, arrange the supplies.
Right.
We are in active dialogue with the suppliers.
So let's say if it is a 6 or 7 million deal with both the companies, monetary wise, how big would be the deal? As in, for let's say it's for 5 years or 10 years or a long term contract for let's say 20 years, you will be supplying 6 million ton of coal to both these companies.
Yeah.
So per ton, or let's say per million ton, how much money or revenue you're expecting?
Assuming it's a sale of about $40, which is something, we don't know. It can be more or less.
Absolutely.
Depending on market
conditions. Ballpark
figure. So annual supplies will be about $240 million. And if you do a 10-year deal, it's $2.4 billion. If you do a 20-year deal, it's $5 billion.
All right.
So it's 25,000 crore between only these two companies.
So this kind of ship is the typical ship where you get the physical delivery of coal and all?
Yeah. Of course. Of course, we bring all types of ships. We have Panamaxes, we bring handy sizes, we bring handy maxes. And now we have the new generation ships, which are called the Kamsar Maxes, which are almost 85,000 tons is the cargo. We'll be shortly bringing cargo on those type of ships. And Chennai port is one of our, big importing centers.
I see.
And in fact, we are the largest importers of coal in Chennai.
I see.
Yeah.
So typically, what is the capacity of a ship? I mean, when you go through a deal or something, what kind of ship you look for?
Typically 50,000 tons.
50,000 tons.
Yeah,
that is the minimum capacity?
That's the average size.
And what about the ship you own, that is your group own?
That is a 72,000 tonner. So, this is a 72,000 tonner. So, normally brings full load.
And what is the kind of frequency you can see that is from wherever you want the coal? For example, Indonesia, if you want the coal. So how many trips it can make from Indonesia to India, India to Indonesia, or some other place?
Our ship, Coastal Pride, used to do about 12 trips. About a trip a month.
12 per month.
By the time you load and then the discharge and then the sailing time, all put together, So it's about 30 days per voyage.
So this is where the coal comes and you get the physical delivery of the coal?
Yeah, that's right. This is one of the main ports. Chennai port, is one of the oldest ports, of course. but a lot of coal comes in from here. But eventually, I think it's going to move out of the city, and it'll go to Ennore port.
Ennore port?
Ennore.
This port will be closed?
Yeah, this will become it won't be closed. It will become a clean port.
Okay.
They want to have container cargoes and more clean cargo. Because you don't want to have all this dusty cargo within the city.
I see.
And you can see the iron ore, you can see the coal, all that. It gets very dusty here. So the government wants to move it. I think it's a good idea.
Good idea.
Yeah. I think we should definitely move out here.
But tell me, you also have your own ship, isn't it?
Right, of course.
So how big is the ship?
That's a 72,000 tonner.
It's a bigger ship.
It's a bigger ship than this, yes. And we're looking at adding on the fleet now.
Okay.
So shipping market is pretty down now, as you might have heard. So last few years we've been looking at the shipping market, but the ship's pricing were too high. So we're waiting for the market to come down. Now the market has come down. So now we're looking at buying the ships.
So typically for a layman, how much a ship cost? Like, for 72,000 ton, how much a ship cost?
One ship of 72,000 right now is about $35 million.
35.
Yeah, that's roughly one ship.
So tell me, your power plant is coming up, you want to buy a ship, how are you going to manage the money? I mean, where will you raise the money from?
There's always money. There's always money for good projects, whether it's a bad market or good market. So that's what we believe. We believe that we have to have a fundamentally strong business. So if the business is fundamentally strong, we should be able to get the money.
Right.
So just like how we've been able to raise the money for the power plant. I mean, we're a first-time developer.
You must have planned it, raising from the market or going to the bank.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, very much so. So we've got lenders, we've got private equity investors, we've got Middle Eastern investors, we've got our own retained earnings. We're looking at European markets, we're looking at American markets. So we've got a mixed,
So how many ships you're looking for?
We will require, because for our power plant and for our customers as well, we'll require at least 5 ships.
5 ships. In how many years?
In the next 2-3 years. Next 2-3 years.
So let's hope that you will buy more ship and will come and...
Yeah, why not? It's good fun. We can go fishing maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Instead of just being on the ship,
Absolutely. So let's go to the deck.
Yeah, let's take a look from upstairs.
See the captain of the
sure.
ship.
Let's do that.
So this is what? This the control room or the captain's room from he operates the ship?
Yeah, this is the bridge. And where during sailing time, captain is there, you'll be seeing what's going on.
Okay.
And of course, it's all fully automated. So most of it is automated. Of course, then this is one of the main areas. Then of course, you've got the engine room and the deck, where we were earlier.
Right.
So this is like the control room.
After the day long of hard work trying to energize the people in the office, when he's low in energy, he hits the gym in the evening and try to re-energize himself. So Buhari, you seem to working really hard in office but harder in the gym. I mean, are you really a health freak, and how often do you come to the gym?
Not half as often as I'd like to. Probably nowadays it's twice a week.
Twice a week.
More like twice a week, yeah. Not that good. I probably should be here 4 times a week. But the problem is, one of my favorite sports I'm not able to do as much as outdoor horseback riding.
Mm-hmm.
So when I used to do horseback riding, it used to be 2 days in the gym, 1 day horse riding, 1 day swimming.
All right.
Which was a great outing.
Okay.
Also because, with my kids around, if I'm going horse riding or if we're going swimming or cycling, you can take them along.
Okay.
So it becomes a multi-purpose. They come and they enjoy the swimming or the ride or, horse riding or whatever it is. So you get to spend quality time with your kids.
And I've heard that horse riding is your favorite sport.
It certainly is. Yes. Because, outside in the wilderness, actually people think that horse riding is not that good a workout. But if you're trotting in a horse, I mean, contrary to, cantering or galloping or whatever it is. So if you're trotting in the horse, it's almost a full body workout. So, and you can easily go for hours together. And, you easily burn like, maybe 400 calories. And at the same time enjoying fresh air and, and if you can take your kids or wife or whatever it is, So it's like a good family outing, extremely good workout outside in the, wilderness. So it's a perfect workout.
I guess that is it for the day. Either it is his office or his gym. Everything is related to energy. And we thank Mr. Buhari for his day out with us.